Hey everyone, it is March of 2017 here in Chalmette, Louisiana, St. Bernard Parish, just outside of New Orleans. Doing a quick update here of my garden since last month. It's been about 5 weeks since the last video that I did. I've been out of town for a few weeks and haven't really had a chance to pull any of the weeds or do any sort of grooming or anything with the garden. No maintenance really, so it looks a little rough right now. I need to pull a lot of weeds, but I wanted to film that and give you guys an idea of how many weeds pop up, in a month's time in a couple of raised beds like this. So let me get in here. Basically go in the same order that I did last time. Got my arugula here. It's gone to seed, bolting up with the flowering. Still a bit left I can pick and eat and make some salads with. And we've got the some of the garlic that I've got planted around this bed. The only thing that I've added since last update is these marigolds throughout this bed. The marigolds are a great way to organically prevent the destructive green tomato worm or caterpillar that'll eat up all your tomatoes if you don't keep them under control. Tomato plants are starting to produce some tomatoes. These are cherry red tomatoes. More garlic all around. Red mustard, doing great right now. Still holding strong and producing some big tasty leaves. Got my peppers here, along with a whole lot of weeds that's popping up. I'm having the same issues I've had in past years, which I need to research, but basically these peppers all started from transplants, and that was basically the size that they were when I got them, and they haven't grown. They haven't died, thankfully, obviously, but they're not really doing anything. So I need to do a little bit of research and figure out what's going on. No doubt something with the soil needs to be corrected, so I'll have to do some testing and figure that out. Got my some Swiss chard here. It's growing okay. It's starting to get some rot in here. I don't know if you can see it quite well, but and somebody's starting to eat it. So I'm going to have to look at that a little more closely and figure out what's going on. I got the red sorrel. These two guys here, very strong but tasty additive that you can put in salads and whatnot. These are a couple of onions, more marigolds. Here's the straight-necked yellow squash, which are starting to come up. You can see a couple of them forming there, so I'm happy to see that. And I got the pomegranate here again, still going well, getting bigger. Get back a little bit there. Coming on to this side, got the blueberries, and if you notice this here, all this dirt that's coming up over the bricks is ants. I don't think these are fire ants. They're a little bit smaller, but they're no doubt not needed here. So there's one of my cats. This is some more shallots, green onions, Creole green onions. Back here we got the pole beans going up there, looking pretty good so far. Another one there, and a whole lot of one of my favorite vegetables to grow, which is the Oregon snap peas. Oregon is as in the state sugar snap peas. They grow pretty well for me here. Vining up these ones down here. Don't have any peas yet, but there's a few that are the older ones that are coming up over here, and these ones, they're really coming in. This one's about a month older than the rest, which is why it's got the peas already. It's been pretty warm here in Louisiana really all year. We didn't have much of a winter this year, so everything's kind of coming up early. This was a cucumber that's just starting to come up. Another little guy there. I'm not sure if that one's gonna make it, but This one looks like he'll probably be all right. More weeds in there I gotta come in and get out. More peas. Here's just the other side of the pole beans. And I'll come over here and show you one thing I didn't show you last time, which is my grapevine, which has now started to come out of dormancy from the winter. This will be its second season here, producing grapes. And you see I've made it basically out of 2 fencing stakes, and then I had some leftover wire from, this is for chain link fencing, which I strung between the 2 poles, and the vine grew up the basically up the wires each level. And last year did pretty well with grapes. This is a seeded grape, which in hindsight I should have gotten seedless, I think, just because I like them. They're easier to eat, obviously, but they were very tasty. They did pretty well. Did lose some from birds coming in and eating them, which I had a big problem with my blueberries as well. But I think I'll do a separate video on my blueberries, not just the 2 that I got in the raised beds over there. I have more behind me, but I'll save that for another video. I guess that's about it for right now for this update. Check back next month for another update and maybe some more videos. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.